would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UTSA Roadrunners. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Roadrunners offense will have the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Tulane's offense will have its first possession of the game. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. The play action fake. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The inside handoff. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Roadrunners want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a man on the right, and they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's McFadden. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
First down for the offense.
Used the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, Tulane. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team.
Makes the catch.
One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Out of the gun, the inside give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense set on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Ball's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He's going to run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The kick is on its way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Tulane right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Trying play action. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. He's at the 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Holding. Offense.
That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Roadrunners. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
10, Tulane, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Reads it, fires complete. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. On the option. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. A strike downfield. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Roadrunners in the hurry up. They just keep firing. Makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Off the play fake. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Sweet cut there. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets away from one. Finds some space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive with a pass. The quick out.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll run play action. Here's the pressure.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. He'll do it himself. Oh, ball's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Poor starting field position here for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice game. Tulane right back to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Nice move, creates some space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Keeps it on the draw. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Tulane to the line facing 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The give to the back. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the second quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 10 over Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Roadrunners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The give from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Roadrunners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless and moved. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Tulane right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The green wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Creates a little room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the run.
Breaks into the open.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
From the gun, the ground game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The RPO fired complete to the left. Touchdown, Greenway! A great catch and run for 6. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Wide open downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Looking for a gap. It's Diaz. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Roadrunners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right on the money. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The lone back's got it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Tulane right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the grab over the middle. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense lining up quickly.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Runs through the tackle. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Tulane right back to the line.
At the 20-yard line. And 1st down for the offense.
He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Cincinnati.
He's got his man across the middle.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, we'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Brings it down on the right side. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, UTSA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the 2nd half.
And he tacks on the extra point. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively 1st half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having to lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They get to the line quickly.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And the ball slipped out. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
For the offense.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the right. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They want to throw it. Works the middle of the field. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And it's stiff arm. He's got, might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
4th down coming up.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
to the tight end.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Tulane.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down.
There he goes. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Vega. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now the play fake. Scrambling away. Got the first down.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Right down the boulevard. It's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The offense has already made a long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak for it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's got it and still on his feet. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out.
That keeps the score. Tulane, 38.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Off-play action on first down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Here on third down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Snags it quickly on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Tulane right back to the line.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fakes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Etienne. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. Turning it on! And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Zings it complete to the right. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and take it back. And the returner will be knocked down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Tulane right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tulane! And the route is on. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Vega. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wideouts either side. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Holding.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
It's a turnover on downs.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. Got it in the middle, it's McFadden. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got it behind the line. It's McFadden. Got room at the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. The screen, and watch out. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Red pass, it's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got him spread out on second and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's caught inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Roadrunners will have it first and 10. They go to the ground. Got a little space. Quick spin on the run. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his hand in the middle. And they're able to get him down. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Quick completion to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. He's got him. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Green Wave! And the pummeling has started. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by a field goal over Duke. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Trucks through the defender. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The DBs will back off a bit. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.